Hello everybody and welcome to 1 Uniform 31 London Euston to Crewe, where we will be driving the entire journey from London Euston to Crewe, which should take a long time. So let's get started. Let's go in here. Vigilance, DSD, TPWS, AWS, TPWS. I think we will have to use a -1 for this. And then we'll have to use a -4 for the next bit. Why won't it just... There we go, fucking hell. Daylight. Instrument on desk. Let's pop the key on. Let's open the doors on the left. Have we got a banner repeater? We should really have a banner repeater because I can't see the signal, so I bet they've missed that. We have got a red at the moment. Let's get that map zoomed out and let's open Stream Manager so I can actually see chat. There we go. So today we will be calling at Milton Keynes Central and then probably all the stops on Trent Valley, so... Yeah, we'll have a fair few stops today. Hello. Meow. That sounded horrendous. Like, genuinely horrendous. I've not fixed that defib at the end of this platform, that's quite bad of me. How long has this route been out now? Nearly 2 years. Well, that's mental, by the way. That's because Mainline South's nearly been out for 2 years. I suppose I've only owned it, though, for 1.5 years, so that's not as bad. I can't see the signal. There we go, it's an objective-based signal. That makes me unhappy. Right, let's go up to 25. Off we go. Green signal. Nice. There we go. .40 miles an hour. Why does it... There was a 40 sign there. There's something wrong with Euston in this game. There was a 40 sign right there. That was clearly for us. But no, it's going to make me wait till here. It's only going to go down to 25 again anyway. But that was definitely, back there, a 40 for us. I like how does it she say Crewe on the front destination display rather than LNR. Which it says a lot most days. Have we got a 12 car? Or are we just an 8? We're just an 8, that makes sense for a Trent Valley service. I feel like the 12 cars are only like Milton Keynes services. That was about to go blurry then, I could feel it. The slow stutter of blurriness. A up, if that's your area. Otherwise, oi bruv. Yeah, the second one. Oh my god, I didn't even make it out the tunnels. Wow. Right, what's the speed limit now? 50? Yeah, that'll do. Let's get out there. We are indeed off to Crewe in about 2 hours and 15 minutes time. I think that's what the other one took, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, yeah, this one will probably take the same. Yeah, not too bad yourself. I'm speeding, so... Nice try, buddy. Good. Can my textures come back? I'm hoping they'll come back when we get north of Wembley. It's weird, because I've been on this bit now. Not this bit. The overground, so we went down there on a 378, myself and Maverick. We got a 378 to Queen's Park. We then changed for a 72 stock to Stonebridge Park, which means we then had to change to another 72 stock to North Wembley, and then we spent about 45 minutes there, and then got a 710 to, where did we go? Euston, and then we got a 378 to Clapham. So yeah, a fair bit of overground shenanigans. Nice bit of variety here on the trains, all on the Watford. Nice bit of variety there on the trains, all on the Watford. Yeah, all the overgrounds would have been that are on this line. They would have been on the Watfords. 80 miles an hour. When did that happen? I'm hoping that when the 70 is added to the reduced timetable, it will still be, the reduced timetable will still be playable. That actually doesn't look too bad for a blurry. Oh, doesn't look great either. Here is Queen's Park. Yeah, if we're leaving Euston at what is 10:44 in game time, we will probably get to Crewe for 1 o'clock? Yeah, probably for 1 o'clock, which is mad. Route hop or return to menu? I suppose we could try a route hop, but I feel like the train will be leaving. Oh, the route hop might put me on the full timetable though. So it's probably best if I just go to the menu, select the reduced one. Oh, 85, hello. Shows how well I know the speed limits, isn't it? From Euston Junction on the Malmö line, you do get a great view of the freight stuff that goes from the West Coast Main Line to the North London line, and a great view of the West Coast Main Line itself. '85, 72 stock. We're up. Look how small that is. It is so funny when you compare the size of them to a 710. 90 miles an hour. Malmö is nice, still too stuttery for me. I haven't got it. I don't actually know when. Hopefully it will go on sale at some point. Hopefully Richmond branch comes out, then a little cheeky week later we get like a sale or something. Or maybe we get a sale and then like 2 weeks later the Richmond comes out, I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully. At some point. Uh, 110. I think that's the overground. No, it's not. What station is that? This is Stonebridge Park, isn't it? Oh, this is Harleston. Okay. Right, 110. It is 110 all the way to Leighton Buzzard, I believe. Yeah, I don't think we have to slow down till Leighton Buzzard. Yeah, we normally, our two biggest sales of the year are normally January/August/September. Because we normally have two big sales. We did get massive ones in January. So we probably will get, hopefully, something decent in September. We have got a sale on at the moment, but it's only for the core versions of the game. And it has actually come back. Textures are back as we clear Wembley. Class 9 years on sale here. I'm even more keen on it now I've seen it IRL. And now that it, I'm assuming, isn't as bad. Hello! My good sir. Is that an 807 as well? Oh, nice. I can't remember the last time the game unblurried as an Evero came in. Because normally an Evero is when it goes blurry. Let's get a little bit of zoom on that. Get a little bit of spin. Oh, yes. Yeah, but I really wouldn't mind the 90. Do you know what? I think I'd probably prefer the 90. If it was as realistic as the IRL version, I'd prefer the 90 over the 70. If the 90 was done properly and the 70 was done properly, which the 70 probably will be the 90 we already know. Oh, that's a shame. Blurries have come straight back. Weird. I wonder if I zoom out in photo mode. I wonder if that will make a difference. But yeah, more freight locos would be good fun. And I'm assuming we're getting it on Mac. But I wonder if that'll be like a TSW7 thing. Oh, so you know how you bought the 90 in TSW6 and it was the worst purchase of your life? Why don't you bring it all over to TSW7 where you can now play it on another route? But this is exclusive to TSW7. Because they do sometimes hold the odd core patch behind the next game. Or I think genuinely how the Dovetail Direct goes decides whether I will put more money into this game. Like, if you tell me you're gonna fix some of the major problems, then I'll be interested and I'll stick with the game for now. But if you tell me you're just going to make a bunch of core features that will be broken before launch, not even featured in half of the things at launch, and then never bother to patch them afterwards, sorry, that's me done. Is that, if I recall correctly, the Class 90 is getting layers on the Mileme extension and on the Mac. The Mac will end up being TSW7, I'd bet. The Mileme updates in TSW6. Nice. Oh, blurries. They've gone again. Oh. They are a bit... Oh, they're back now. Make your mind up. We got 350, 125. That's weird, because we're only allowed to do 110. Hehe. What's that? That's a 710. It just looked weird. I think I might know why it looks weird. The 710 is one of the worst trains for going blurry. It looks like it's made out of Lego. Well, yeah. Oh, hello. Southern 377.png. Now, when me and Maverick were spotting, and the time I went spotting on the West Coast Main Line before that, so the 2 times I've been spotting on the West Coast Main Line, not spotted a single 377/2. Only the 377/7s. Honestly, I just avoid the West Coast Main Line South these days, in general. Nah, I don't mind the West Coast Main Line South. I think it's a good route. I think off the Evero timetables, it's banging. On the Evero timetables, it's a bit shaky, but it's still fun to play. Just not nice when you considered these days. I reckon they could be so much further ahead of the base and respected their player base because they put this problem down for so long. They played down this problem so I'm pretty sure some people say it was reported that it's to be bought. I don't think that was the case. I want to say it was halfway through 5. Because I remember when the HKA came out, that's when I personally first experienced it, and I remember people first talking about it then. So I want to say that was when it sort of happened, and they've played down on the problem for so long. And now that they're finally like, oh, we can't do anything about it, and now, sales are dropping. Like, yeah, because you ignored your player base for so long. What do you expect? No one's going to tolerate being spoken to like a brick wall. Jesus, that. Anyway. Right. No speed limit changes coming up, is there? No. Yeah, I remember when this route launched and the timetable was awful. It had like 400 services. It's like, you joking, West Coast Main Line South, 400 services, overground services every hour. But yeah, then they got the massive timetable update, which doubled the services. And we were promised 87 and Flying Scotsman rail tours. And they never came in, and they're still not in. Whatever amount of years it is later, year and a half. Still no sign. But, hey. That's our dovetail, I guess. Right, let's get going. I have a driving test coming up in a couple of hours, which will be interesting to say the least. I say that it's in 3 hours' time. I suppose that could be considered a few hours. Yeah, I do like the West Coast Main Line route. Let me just keep the HUD on for a bit, rather than constantly stopping. This 350 is a really relaxing drive. Let me know what you guys think of the... What's your favourite train to drive on the West Coast Main Line? And what is your favourite West Coast Main Line to drive out of the... technically 5 that we have? Would you count Birmingham to Crewe as West Coast Main Line? I think I would. It's sort of West Coast Main Line, but then sort of other lines as well. So I guess you could count that. Hello, nice try. Right, apologies peeps. Back in chat. I just forget that I have so many apps open on my phone. Like, I need to start closing them down as soon as I finish using them. Right, we have 100 coming up. Let's now focus. Lock in. I think my overall favourite West Coast main line is the Trent Valley and the Class 805, then probably the Birmingham to Crewe with the 170 or 323. The 323 is a good unit. I just don't drive it that much. But on Mac, it's an outstanding unit. I think the 100's for Berkhamsted. That would make sense. I wonder what the next TSW core route will be. Everybody's suspecting something Southwest Trains. But I don't know. London to Basingstoke maybe? But I do like the 323 over the 350. I disagree with you on that statement. But I get what you mean. I'd say the 323 is probably easier to drive, to be fair. 350 can be a bit of a bag of spanners to drive. Coming through Berkhamsted. Reading to Clapham Junction. I don't know. I mean, Clapham's a bizarre place to end that route. You'd have to take it to Waterloo. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do a southwestern route, you have to make it like a big southwestern route. Like one that is known for South Train. Like it has to be... I mean, Clapham would be an absolute mess if you put all the stuff in. All the layers in, but yeah. Who knows? There goes a 390. TTG won't do a London station with blurries right now to TTG, think of the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, but I would say Clapham Junction is busier than Waterloo. It is. Because you've got the Southwest Main Line, which is everything out of Waterloo, and you've got the Southern and Brighton Main Line, which is everything out of Victoria, all on one line. So yeah. And then you've got the Overground at Clapham as well, and you've also got freight that passes through Clapham. It would just... Clapham would be a nightmare. We have in TSW though. The AML has 377, 387, yeah. And the occasional 171, but that's more the London Bridge section. I really don't understand why the 171 stroke 3, or was it stroke 2, isn't included. It's bizarre. I think that was Tring you just went through. Ooh. A nice unblurry train. Never mind. That is not POG. It's not 2020 anymore. Or maybe it is. I mean, in fairness, who says they are going to do something with South West Trains? They have a Great Northern licence, and they haven't used it. Don't get me wrong, I think that's because they have a Go via Thameslink licence, so they can use Thameslink, Great Northern, Gatwick and Southern, because they're all under the one brand. But do you know what I mean? They had a Freightliner licence and didn't use that for however long. They had an Avanti licence for a year and a half before they used it, I think. Or at least a year. Because the Avanti logos were in livery designer. In TSW4, when the TSW4 core route came out. Is this not where no, that's Cheddington. After Cheddington's Leighton Buzzard. Don't mind Cheddington, what a place. Never been there, but it just sounds like a great place to name. A great name to name your place, yeah? Wow, damn. 2,000 calories consumed. Cheddington. Yeah, it certainly would. It certainly would. But I don't know. Stranger things have happened. I suppose we'll just have to wait till Dovetail Direct. But honestly, let's say they make a South West Trains route and include the 450. We already have the 450 on AC, which is what this is. And let's say they include the 707. Great, now we have a 5-car 700. And what if they include the 444? That's just another Siemens unit, I believe. So I don't actually know what they would do to make it exciting. They could do a South West Trains 455 and then put it onto Brighton Mainline in a Southern livery. Or maybe make it like a DLC for the Brighton Mainline. Because in the time Brighton Mainline was released and is set, the 455 still runs. But the thing is, they've all been scrapped now. So how would they get reference material for it? Or maybe there's one preserved somewhere, I don't know. But there's none in public service, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's true. You could say that, but it comes to a point with this game where it doesn't feel like we're getting much new anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? I mean, hopefully we'll see maybe like a new freight loco as a deluxe edition. Like, I think that's something they could do, maybe. Just to spice it up a little bit, like... Oh. Imagine a GBRF unit of some kind. I still reckon there's a good chance we could get Midland Mainline South. Because it's not the busiest of main lines. Like, it's not West Coast Mainline or East Coast Mainline, but it is still mainline. You know, London to Bedford. They've got an East Mids Trains licence. They've got a Thameslink licence. All they'd have to do is make a 12-car 700 and maybe include, maybe add the 222 as deluxe. And then you're done. Yeah, class 458 would be nice. Seen one or two of those in person, which is nice. Not that I know anything about the 458, but Yeah, I'm not too sure. Can I go back up to 110 now? No. No. Bloody hell. This thing is a bit nitpicky. Right. 110. Let's go. Blurry, sort of. Never mind. Don't zoom in on them. They don't like being zoomed in on. They're just sort of a bit hazy at the moment. It's like I've not got my glasses on. Not that I need to wear glasses, but if I did, it's like I'm not wearing them. I've just realised I haven't even got my curtain open. There's a nice breeze coming through here though. Looks like a third rail gangway train SWT ran. That looks similar to the 450. Is that the 444? Has it got a single door? Class 444 would be nice. I wonder. Hang on, we're at Bletchley already. Bloody hell, that happened quick. Right, let's start coasting then. Double yellow with flashing lights for diversion. Where are we diverting off to? No. Just one bit of minimum braking. Although saying that I don't if it's going to be a single yellow next. Which it is. Brake, 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 brake. Bloody hell, that signal's a bit far out. I had to duck. It's going to hit me in the head. Oh, this 350's a pain in the arse with DPWS, so let's... I'd rather approach too cautiously than absolutely fly through. I see a magnet. I think that one's more to warn me about a speed limit. Indeed. What are you? Motorway? What would that be? The M1? Nah, they'd need a central res for the M1. I suppose it has got one. Terrible rendition of the M1, but we'll let it slide. Right. Yellow, which means the red is at the end of the platform. Is it a yellow? Yes. What? Milton Keynes is 1.7 miles away. Says who? Really? Doesn't feel that far. Apparently I'm late. Don't get that. I've driven the speed limit the whole time. Also, does the DTG 350 still not have announcements? I ain't got them turned off. So that is peculiar. There we go. I was going to say, I just want minimum brake. Where are we going? That's true. What screams in 171? Such a shame because the 171 probably has the best sounding announcements. Well, I mean, I've never heard them, so I wouldn't know, but they sound like the best announcements. But how are we to know till we've heard them? If it goes on a sale, yeah, definitely. But like, I don't know, there's no point getting it at full price now. Because like, we're so far from release. If I bought it, it'd go on sale 2 weeks later. I just know it would. So yeah, there's no point really. Now that I've waited this far from release, might as well continue waiting. I wonder what that 350 is doing all the way over there. Yeah, it's not like there's limited stock. I wonder how many physical copies of GTA 6 they'll have to produce just to keep up with the numbers. It'll be a stupid amount. But yeah, that is our first part of the journey on the West Coast Main Line South from London Euston to Milton Keynes. We will now spawn into the second part of this service in a 350, I think it will be a stroke 4, and we'll go from Milton Keynes to Crewe. If you are not following us on to the next part, thank you very much for watching the video. Hello, Pendolino friend has just turned up. Nice to see you all in the next one. Take care, goodbye. But if you are continuing with us, thank you very much for staying. Please do like, subscribe, and maybe even join the Discord if you want to. There'll be a link in the description. And welcome to the second part of this journey from Milton Keynes to Crewe in a 350/4, going from, well, London Euston to Crewe in the journey, but this section is the Milton Keynes to Crewe bit on the West Coast Main Line Trent Valley by All Aboard Studios. What have I done there? Oh, interesting. Cool. Anyway, I don't know why they only give you a minute on this route. Why do I only get a minute? I need 2 minutes at least. This confuses me still. Okay, I don't have to do anything with that one. That's cool. How much better does this version of Milton Keynes look, by the way?
TPWS and AWS operational.
Actually, why doesn't the Dash 1 do that? The Dash 1 doesn't tell you that TPWS and AWS is operational. Or does it? Am I deaf? Is lighting number 8? Bugger off, leave me alone, I'm trying to get the interior lights on. We're still on a red signal, mate, so where do you want me to go? Don't make me close doors on the red, because I'll have problems with you. Hey, green.
Crewe will be calling at Rugby, Nuneaton, Atherstone, Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley.
Right, let's get out of here. 50 miles an hour. There's 75 coming in, so I don't know why. Maybe they've missed one.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety
Sounds are a lot
notices
better.
displayed throughout the train.
Those are some Siemens sounds. Right, 40. Is that Pendo coming in? No Pendo. That's weird, there was one on south. Is the audio okay with the window open? Ah! Speeding already, what a great start. I want to say most of this journey to Rugby. 31 miles, is it really? I want to say most of this journey is 110. Not all of it though. Sound is good on my end, a little popping. Good, okay. I don't know, maybe that's made it better, maybe that's made it worse. That is very loud. The lack of gradual noise increase upsets me. Hopefully we can go this whole journey without blurries, because it is possible on this timetable. Yeah, Rugby, Nuneaton, Atherstone, Tamworth, Lichfield, Rugeley, Stafford and Crewe. I'm going to try and do this without the HUD, but I haven't driven this route in a little bit of a while. I'll be so real with you. Here's Wolverton. Never stopped here once. Might never stop here, honestly, so I don't ever think I'll play a service that stops here. Those windows are annoying. You should be able to get smaller amounts of sound rather than the wall of noise at dreams and open. Yeah. There should be like a 0 to 10 X-Man noise, 10 to 20 X-Man noise, you know, so that gradually it will increase, rather than just nothing or full like that. Because, you know, we may as well have them fully open as well. And the noise doesn't really increase when you have two windows open. Stays the same. Abandoned station. I think we'll pass two of those today. Because there's the one by... well, it's not really by Stafford, it's not really by Crewe either. I don't know, Stoke maybe? Also, this poor 390, did it actually spawn in? Wow, have we travelled that far already? Yeah, the 390 did spawn in. Poor bugger. 1 Hotel 15, it's going to be following us. It can do 125, but it's going to be following us. So not hoping how is it getting past. Unless they pull us into a passing loop, which would be interesting. Oh, bang. How good did that screenshot of CTS Vienna look like? Oh, CTS Vienna. It's meant to be coming out in the last quarter of this year, I think. I wonder what they'll do after Vienna. Will they patch Vienna or will they move on to something else? And will they get third-party devs in? Because the bus has got, I can't remember what they call it. Is it Halicon or something like that? Because it's not the same, it's not TML that are making Hamburg, it's a third-party dev. As long as it stays a map for CTS 2026, I'll get it. Oh, could you imagine? Yeah, it's actually Tram Sim Vienna that's getting the buses added to it, so you need to buy Tram Sim Vienna and, you know, all of this, all the DLC again, because it's a separate game, you know. If they do any kind of new game shenanigans, yeah. I mean, I feel like it would have been nice to have seen all the updates put into CTS, the original CTS, like they promised. I do see why they repackaged it. But I think the way they messed up the entitlements was a bit buggered. I hate when the headphones do that. It's so annoying. We got 354.02 for today. At least it was a free upgrade for existing. Yeah, it's a nice touch. But honestly, I feel like that's bare minimum. Just to stop people from rioting. Which is nice that VUAP can do that from the start. Rather than DCG. I've only just noticed that a £5 UK note is not as long as a £10 note. It's not as big either. I wonder why. I thought all the notes were the same. Interesting. Do other countries do that as well? Not too sure. Cows! Or are they moo-moo sheep? Fucking hell, there's a lot of cows. There's some sheep. You know why? For blind people to tell them apart more, is it? That makes sense. Blindness fascinates me. Well, not fascinates me in the sense that I'm gonna become like, oh yeah, I wanna be blind. Not like that, but like, how does a blind person go shopping and know what they're getting? I don't know, do they have a carer? Or, well, obviously, but like, you know what I mean? Raised bumps on each bank? No. Say they're bumps. We have like these 3 dots somewhere, I think. I was going to say they're different colours, but that's not going to help a blind person, is it? It's also why coins have different bumping edges and sides. See, coins makes more sense because you need to tell coins apart rather than just the writing. But yeah, I didn't know that about notes. That's weird. That is peculiar. 2 secs. Not seen anything coming south for a little while, unless I just missed it when I was looking through messages. Next time you have a bunch of banknotes of different amounts, I'm not rich enough to be that. I don't want to say this in a way that sounds unreflecting. I have enough, but like, physical money for me is a thing of the past. I get it. It's not a thing of the past for everyone, but I rarely use cash. But I don't think we should get rid of cash because, for example, I lost my card, aka didn't look for it in the back of my phone and then found it. So in that time I froze and cancelled my card. Great. So I now need cash. Luckily I've got cash. But, do you know what I mean? I don't really have actual money in terms of physically. Yeah. Yeah. Literally. I can't remember the last time before this, I can't remember the last time I paid for something that wasn't on my bank card. Yeah. I don't really... See, I have my bank card on my phone, but I would much rather use the physical card, because if someone nicks my phone, then they just have everything. Especially if it's unlocked as well. Okay. Yeah, I know that probably made me sound about 60 years of age, but I don't know, I just prefer the physical card. Something about having a physical card, it just feels right. Don't get me wrong, I've forgotten my card occasionally, which is why I have it on my phone, because I always have my phone on me, but you know what I mean? I don't know. In my head I'm doing something, okay, allow it. Hello, 350 friend. G'day. Oh, I smell burning batteries. You know when you can smell a battery that's exploded? Ah, they're cutting grass outside, never mind. By the time you get to my age, money won't exist. How old are you? Well, I know how old you are, but I don't know if people know how old you are, so... With all due respect, that's a fair bit away. It's not too far away, but it's a fair bit away. Yeah, oh, mate, have you heard about, like, people saying that we shouldn't even have bank cards, we should just have a chip in our thumb? Well, like, what happens if people just go around nicking your thumb? Well, I'm sorry, apparently, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, give me that thumb. Either someone is having a bad day or a really fun day, batteries explode. Whee! It's me! It's not cheeky, it's just the fact that it's, you know, double my life away. Roughly. Anyone would think I'm 900 years old. Are you not? Have I got the wrong guy? 6.9 miles. Yeah, boy. 6.7 miles. Yeah, boy. Ads back in 60. Cool. Through this tunnel now. I do like these tunnels, they're a bit weird, but I like them. For anybody that doesn't know, Hectic Jojo Place was actually around in the dinosaurs. Like, he's the reason Prehistoric Park got filmed. He's the reason Jurassic World exists. He's the one that gave all the reference material. Why are you going so slow? You are not doing 125, my good man. There's no way 3 miles out from Rugby you're still accelerating. This is where the Northampton loop joins, isn't it? Yes! This would have been busy last week, or a week and a half ago now, with the old Silverstone F1 British Grand Prix going on, which is sort of around Northampton. Rip and rip, I guess, the Pendo way. I like it a lot. Pendo is super slow. Oh, hello, there's another one here. I'm going to save the game because I've done a lot of driving. That is a dull yellow signal. We need to slow down to 40 miles an hour in 2.5 miles. Cool. I can do that. Why is this one so slow on the brakes? Sorry, what the flip? The other 350s are immaculate on the brakes, not this one. You're supposed to only pass a single yellow at 60. That's fine, we're passing it at what? Less than 60. Bro. Where's the red? At the end of the platform, cool, so we can just slow down to 40. Which we may be able to do via this uphill. We early? We actually are a fair bit early. I bet that Pendo's so pissed sat behind now that we're slamming on. I would be. Might actually be a good service for that little bit of 31 miles of
We are
running.
now approaching Rugby. Please mind the gap when leaving the train.
What?
And step onto the platform before removing heavy
Oh.
luggage and pushchairs.
Random fault. Okay, the TPWS has tripped. Oh, so that's an in-game fault rather than me actually doing something wrong. Okay, cool. So we need to... Do I brake release? What do I do? I guess we just sit here. Well, we should probably phone the signal. We can't even phone the signaler. Right, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, that's not what I wanted to know, but... Nope, still nothing. Is it overspeed? What if I press the overspeed button? No, so it isn't actually overspeed. What if I train stop override? No. No. We'll be waiting here for a while. Can I go now, please? I want to go. This is court first, but like now, just let me go. Should I key out? Or would that make the problem worse? Oh, it does say there's a fault. Look, if you... I don't know if you can see very well. Let's try and get in the cab on photo mode. And let's try and turn it to nighttime. Oh, okay. I thought the isolation light was lit. It's not. 60-second... Oh, I heard something hiss then. No, I didn't. Is that Pendo stuck behind? Honestly, I'd be livid. He is, he's coming to a red. Lol. Because I'm still half on the track. I thought it was because I didn't quite make it down to the 40, but like I was slowing down at the time. Okay, I'm not being funny, I feel like we're sat here longer than 30 seconds. Do I need to isolate it? It didn't say anything about isolating it. Should I put it in neutral and wait 30 seconds? Or 60 seconds rather. Sorry everybody. Oh, there's nobody in this carriage. I don't know who I'm saying sorry to then. Delays are not good because I have somewhere to be after this. Right, if it doesn't, I'm just going to temporary, yeah, I'm just going to isolate it. Oh no. Isolate it. That should work now. No. Oh, fucking hell. Just come on. Yeah, it was cool at first, now it just isn't. Let's go. What if I key on and key off? It's actually physically tripped because TPWS hasn't self-tested. Or AWS hasn't self-tested. Where's AWS though? Sorry. There's no AWS switch. Why is there no AWS? Ah. No, even that's not having it. Has it brought the pantograph down as well? Nope. 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 And nope. It's buggered. It's proper buggered.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Okay. Feeling like it now? Maybe? Right, what time's the service due into Rugby? 11:41. Cool, we'll spawn into Rugby at 11:40. Mine. Right, apologies about that cut, viewers. Couldn't actually get started. Right, we got a minute to set up. That's cool. I'm gonna risk it all again, but hey.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Why have we got green? Is there not a Pendo coming through? Or is it stopping here, maybe? Oh, do the Pendos stop at Rugby? Maybe they do. We'll have a look. Oh, there's a 350 coming in. There was a 350 and an 805. It's for AWS. It's 10 ISO, but I don't think you can move it. No, you can't move it. It's not interactable. I think there's an 805 or 807 coming through, because there was one last time. But yeah, the TPWS AWS got chucked on, or the penalty brake got chucked on and never came off, so that's productive. You know, that's made really good content. I don't keep the program. Yeah, I'm not going to get a platinum for this, am I? Not that I really care, but it's just nice to get the medals. I wouldn't say I play for the medals, but you know, after you've done a 2-hour service, best believe I want the bloody medal.
Welcome aboard this London North Western
Is that Pendo
Railway
stopping?
service to Crewe. We'll be calling at
Piccadilly.
Nuneaton,
I wonder if the Piccadillys... No, the Piccadillys go via Stoke, don't they? Oh, it's stopping at the same platform we were. That's rather poor signalling. Why not throw it at the other?
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
I will do, don't you worry. No, I don't like that window being down. I prefer the other window being down. 110, it comes down to 100, so we'll keep that. BTP, no way!
Text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it. Say it. Sorted.
That is the TSWA. It's a shame because the West Coast Main Line south one went so smoothly, but obviously this one did not. At least the speeding I done in the first part is not, you know, no one knows about it anymore. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Sounds like my back after getting up in the morning. Whee. 75? Oh, I thought we were getting some speed on it. What's that about? Have any of you seen the British Aces, some of his new videos about the... I think it's a 2026 timetable for... What's this man on Shap? Hello, 805. Why is it blurry? I don't know. Going to dip for a touch while I quickly edit a video. I'll be hopefully. Well, enjoy your editing. Hopefully it's not as tedious as video editing can be sometimes. We're getting switch track. But yeah, enjoy your video editing, sir. I'll charge you 10 minutes for every... Yeah, I'll charge you £10 for every 10 minutes you're away. How about that? CapCut is awesome, but it also sucks balls. I agree. Like when you sit there for 2 hours waiting for a video to finish saving. And then it acted, because you went off it for 2 seconds, it refreshes and doesn't remember anything you were doing. Comes out 75 again. Oh, bloody hell. It's a mid-break now. Cows and sheep. All the farmyard stuff. Got a green signal to the right. Pendo maybe? No, Pendo wouldn't be on the right of us. Ah, I know where this is. Yes. This is where you come off to stay on the Trent Valley, whereas the straight lines go to Stoke, which is what the Piccadilly service might be doing. 1 Hotel 15 does seem like an interesting service. I suppose we'll have to do it. Maybe we can even do it on the Mac. What? Oh, it's 110 now. Right, let's get going. Is that not for the bazaar? Where's the thing where the track goes off? That's Nuneaton, so where does the... There's a bit where it separates. There. That's where it is. That's much further up. That's closer towards Stafford, so we won't be there for a while yet. Bloody hell. I need to get used to all this West Coast mainland shenanigans. I mean, I'm trying this route Hondas, but I don't know where I'm going. 110. Give it some 110. There's some beams. Ooh, nice. Coming soon to August. Coming soon in August. We have the e-Busco DLC for the bus. Oh, what am I doing? No, don't want to do that. Oh, Pendo coming south. We don't mind a Pendo, do we? We've got 354.04 this time, also 402. So we're thrown into the shadow realm. Interesting, there's 2 lines going southbound, 1 going northbound, 2 going up, 1 going down. But not geographically, I suppose, because that would be... Down is facing London, which is this way, even though it's... No, up is facing London, even though it's south. And down is away from London, even though it's going up. Peculiar, I know. I think that just sums up this country, to be fair. Peculiar. 1 miles to Nuneaton. Call that coasting time. So let go of the accelerator, or let go of the throttle. How long have we got left to the service? Hopefully just about an hour left. So it's 11:50 and we should be done at Crewe by 12:54, so an hour and 4 minutes. That'll do. I've just seen a 40 limit thing, so we better start slowing down. I'm becoming rather sweaty from this. Is the 75 in place there? No. Well, yes, but we're not going that way, so that's cool. Oh. I am scared. Hang on, okay, it's approach control. Right, let's approach at 40, and if we need to slow down more we can. Banner repeater is showing that we do have a red signal. So we'll continue slowing. Neutral section, which is a bit rough if you're going the other way, because that means you're barely able to put any power on. Need to be a bit slower than this really. Because those things will catch us out. They be tripping. Right, it should hopefully go up to 40 when we cross this. Signal has not changed, so we'll continue. There we go. Up to 40. What time is supposed to be at Nuneaton? We're supposed to be there now. But nothing I can do. As long as we're not uncontrollably late. Nice.
We are now approaching Nuneaton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Right, let's slow down. We've got green at the end of the platform. It's good, we'll just keep slowing down. 4 to 5. Oh, that's nice. You are reminded to stand behind the yellow line. That's a cool announcement. What's on that tray? Let's go find out. I mean, we don't really have the time to, but we'll just pop our head out the window.
This is Nuneaton. Welcome aboard this London
North Western Railway service
Oh,
to
some flowers.
The next
Cool.
stop will be Euston.
Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, Stafford, and Crewe. The train at platform
Yes.
2 is the 11:54 London North Western Railway service.
350 doors take quite a while to
Calling at
close.
Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley.
Let's go, because we got
Stafford
75 speed
and
limit.
Crewe. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform
It's already gone, mate. Where's the audio?
London North Western
No
Railway
exterior audio.
Crewe will be calling at Euston.
The yellow, so I wonder if that Avanti's coming through.
Stafford and Crewe.
I mean, I don't even know, maybe it was a Birmingham service.
Please
Surely they wouldn't
familiarise
have put us out
yourself
in
with the
front.
safety notices displayed throughout the train.
I don't think it's a Birmingham service, because what's that right there?
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary,
Yeah, 1 Hotel 15. It's actually saying it's AI,
text us on 61016,
which must
and
mean
we'll
it's...
get it sorted. That's
yeah, it will be a
61016.
Stoke one then.
See it. Say it.
Oh, it's got a green. This is nice track joint sounds. 4.3 miles to Euston. So it's probably going to be 75 the whole way. Don't know what line comes in there, but it's a line of some sort. There's the 390. Off it goes. I wonder how many times I've done these three. I think I've done 3 350 services, but 2 I've only done the West Coast Mainland part of as well. Because one of them was Northampton, which was our Discord challenge last week, which Melbourne, wow, that was a throwback. Hectic Jojo Plays won. So yeah, congrats to him. He gets to pick the next competition now. Yeah, if you do want to take part in those Discord competitions, do obviously join the Discord, and there's a 390 coming the other way. Isn't that a nice sight? All we'd need is a 350 and we'd have a full line. Computer says no. Well, that's where the 4th line comes from. It comes from Nuneaton. If anybody's wondering. That's where the 4th line appears. That 390's not really disappeared, is it? We're keeping it there or thereabouts. Sort of easing our way through. Speed limit comes on 60 and 1.7 miles. I'll say I have to keep flicking the hard back on just to check, because I don't really know, and I know you're probably wondering, well, why don't you just play the hard on then? Because I don't want to. Hard's ugly. Get rid of, like, what's that? Why is that on my screen? 0.5 miles to Euston. About a mile away. Bit of minimum brake from here, maybe. There we go, there's minimum brake. Minimum brake don't really do much. Green on all lines. So I wonder if we'll see anything. Cheeky little Evro. At least having to spawn out and in again at rugby would have cleared any blurry textures we may or may not have had.
We are now approaching.
Yeah, let's go.
Please mind the gap.
Bit heavy on the brakes.
And step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
That'll do.
Service to London Euston, calling at Euston, Nuneaton, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, and London Euston. Platform 2 for the 1204 London North Western Railway service to London Euston.
There we go. Come to a stop now.
This is Euston. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. The next stop will be...
Right, let's get out of here. Sorry, just sounded like the mic was off then. Tamworth,
Welcome
7
aboard
miles
this
away.
London North Western
Goes up to
Railway
60 mile an
service
hour.
to Crewe. Lichfield,
Oh, it's now
Trent
red
Valley,
signals all round.
Rugeley, Trent Valley, Stafford and Crewe. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed
Up
throughout
to
the train.
75. Yeah, I think I'd gel with the reduced timetable a lot more. Which is a shame because I would like doing the full one, but it's what it is. Go 75 mile an hour. There's a green signal next to me. What's coming round? Predictions? I reckon 8:05. Squeakychair.com. Anything coming around? Yes, there is. And it does look like an 8:05 to me. Not a very fast moving one. But an 8:05 nonetheless. Hear the rail singing. The Avanti IETs are never actually that. They're quite loud in this game. That one wasn't though. I wonder if they've been turned down. Oh, is that an 8:07 actually? I think it was 5. I think. Pantograph is blocked. Lol. Right, off. Fault has been fixed. Nice. Polesworth, which I've only ever stopped at once, and you can only ever stop at once really in this game. Once a day anyway. I really wonder why they don't just close the station. I suppose maybe it's expensive too, I'm not sure. But how big is the area of Polesworth? It seems It's just really a village, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, but this village looks like it has a population of about 28. Oh yeah, let's pay millions of pounds to get a train station in for them. Well, about 2 people will use it. Maybe more people would use it if the services were going in the London direction. Who knows? Oh, as if the speed goes up in like 1.5 miles and we have to come down to Tamworth. At least it'll be quicker out of Tamworth. Brains all around again. Getting light beside that Tamworth. There's a 390. If it goes. Don't think he's just stopped at Tamworth. That'd be an awesome footbridge to spot at.
We are now approaching Tamworth. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
I like the announcements. They are good. Just wish the AI voices sounded a little bit more accurate. Why do my headphones keep doing this? Try and look at it after this. Well, I don't know. 4 to 8.
This
Nice.
is Tamworth. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. The
There
next
we
stop
go.
will be Lichfield, Trent Valley.
Lichfield, Trent Valley. And then it goes up to 95, then 110. Got Lichfield, Rugeley, Stafford, Crewe. Off we go.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. We'll be calling at Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, Stafford and Crewe. Please familiarise yourself with the safety
Right,
notices.
up to
displayed
110,
throughout
let's
the
go.
train.
5.5 miles to Lichfield, Trent Valley. Where we'll see some HS2 works.
This is British
Interesting.
Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Oh, off we go. I don't know why I did that. It's not 75 anymore, it's 110. Not seen anything from southbound since, I was going to say for a while, but we saw that 390, but I haven't seen 350 in a while. But I think they are once every hour around here, so that might be why. Oh, can I not just have space? I mean, I'm only recording at 720p, so if Twitch and the Xbox can't keep up with it, then that's not good enough. Oh my. We're yellow. Let's go. Brake in, please. Right, I tried to turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone, but okay. Appear to be so bad. We're about a mile from the station, okay. Continue to brake slightly. Nice.
We are now approaching Lichfield, Trent Valley. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Hello, 390. Nice. Five to 6. And we'll go 7 to 8.
West Coast service to Liverpool Lime Street. Calling at
This is
There we go.
Lichfield, Trent Valley. Welcome.
Neutral and doors open on the left. Door has been door has
West Coast
failed.
service to Liverpool.
Which door is it? It's going to be one down the very end. Yes. Oh, it's the accessible door. I couldn't imagine why that would be important. This feels weird. Lichfield just being empty, but hey.
24-hour CCTV recording is an operation
Let's go.
installation for the purpose of security and safety management. The train at platform 1 is the 1214 London North Western Railway service.
7.8 miles to Rugeley. It's still 110 limit.
Stafford and Crewe.
Nice. The external sounds like somewhat broken. Oh, 402 is on the rear. So it's not in the shadow realm. Where, after Rugeley, Stafford, Crewe. Oh, okay, cool.
Speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016.
1016.
Say it.
Say it. Sorted. Hello there, Flippy Train fan. How are you doing on this fine Thursday evening for you guys? I believe it's 9 PM. Double yellow signal. I bet it's chilly there. I bet it's crisp. It's crisp cold. Oh, we're on greens now. Not too bad. Bit scared because I have my second driving lesson in about an hour and a bit's time. So, yeah. Maybe this will be the last time I ever stream. Could you imagine? In fairness, I would argue I'm not that bad of a driver. I got put on the main road twice on my first lesson. I don't know how driving works or learning to drive works in Australia, but in the UK normally you just get put in like a car park for a couple of lessons. Why is it? Oh yeah, sketchy. Still on double yellows, okay, on each side now. We're approaching Lichfield. Or for Rugeley, we've just been to Lichfield. Why would I come off the brakes? Neutral section. We go mid-brake. I like the electric pole things. They're nice. Really random, but like you see a lot of them in the UK, especially by motorways. And even in the game they look quite little, but they are huge structures. Yeah, that actually probably looks a bit better from the cab, to be fair. Okay, minimum brake ain't doing much. Okay, we're still on double yellows though, so we'll release the brakes for now. We are nearly at the weekend. I believe next Thursday is payday. Oh, best day of the month. Or I suppose for maybe more mature and maybe more, I don't know what the word is, for you people that have your life sorted out, it's probably more pay your bills day rather than payday, so to speak. There is an 805. Can't wait for the weekend. The weekend is normally good fun. I have my first Saturday off work in 8 weeks. Whoa. It's like I've hit. It's like I've hit the golden numbers. I should get a ticket. I don't promote gambling, but what are the odds? What are the odds it goes wrong? Probably quite high, to be fair. That is definitely Rugeley Trent Valley.
We are now approaching Rugeley Trent Valley. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before
I'm going to save it here because I've done quite a lot of driving. The platform here isn't actually as long as I think it is. I feel like you're coming into like a 12-car platform, but in reality, this one feels like one that would struggle to get 6 carriages on. But yeah, we started this journey all the way in London, Euston.
This is Rugeley Trent Valley.
Into neutral,
Welcome aboard.
and doors open on the left. Yeah, the whole train doesn't fit on. I mean, I could have gone a little further down, but we're not fitting the rest of the train on.
Is the 12
Has it?
London
Nice.
Western Railway service to
I mean, it probably could have opened these 2 doors, but I don't really think that's a safe bit of platform
passengers
to use.
intending to travel on.
But yeah, I like that it's not opened. Train Sim World is actually simulating things properly. This is not a drill. Right, we're still a bit late though, so.
For your own safety, you are reminded
8.4 mile.
the yellow line.
Why can't we go?
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. We'll be calling at Stafford and Crewe.
What's wrong with my train? On the doors stuck? No, we look all good to go.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016.
Was there a pantograph fault?
That's 61016.
Yes, it looks like there was a pantograph fault.
Sorted.
That's alright, because I had a TPWS trip. The TPWS faulted and the circuit breaker tripped, so it emergency braked me when I shouldn't have been emergency braked. And I couldn't get the thing to start again, which is a nice fault. But allow me to get the thing moving again, for God's sake. I mean, maybe IRL you'd be sat there for hours, who knows, but personally, I don't want to play Train Sim World and be sat somewhere for hours. But I suppose that happens. Oh, do you see what I see? I see a saucy Pendo coming through. Anybody excited for the new TSW route coming next week, I think? We also got our first screenshot of CTS Vienna yesterday, which is in the Discord. I believe it's the first screenshot anyway. I don't know anywhere else you can find screenshots. Looks like we're coming up to a double yellow. Indeed we are. Continue at the speed. Oh, I see another one. Another one. DJ Khaled over it. That one's going quite slow. Ah, is this where the line splits off, I do wonder? Because if so, we might have to stop for this Pendo. No, I've got a green. So we'll go up to 90. But yeah, this is where the line splits off, so that Pendo's going via Stoke. Because otherwise it would have stopped me there. Is that where we are? I think that's where we are. I am confusion. Yes, that is where we are. Double yellow. Yeah, that Pendo's going via Stoke, so it must be in Manchester, Piccadilly. Right, double yellow, let's slow down. Not quite that much, bloody hell. No, I just want minimum brake, there we go. Just enough to be able to slow down. Why are we chasing yellows? There's nothing in front. Maybe there is. Maybe that 805 passed us a little while ago. Starting to get numb having to sit down for this long. Yeah, must be. I'm on the reduced timetable though, so there's no. The only services you get on the reduced timetable are the Avantis and the London North Westerns. You don't get anything else. So, peculiar that. But hey. We're still on double yellows, so no need to absolutely slam on yet. Just need to proceed with caution. Bloody hell. We're close to that wall. If only you could actually see it, but... Ah! Help. I can't. How do I stop this? No, genuinely. Yeah, that's better. Right, don't use outside cameras again. My word. We are not far from Stafford. We've got a green. Up to 100 we go. So I've had to... We haven't had blurries on this route, by the way, which is nice. That's true, actually. Maybe because it's too wide. It's 2 tracks wide, so there's space. Because when the game... when you press the outside camera, the game physically spawns a drone, which is weird. Which is why when you go on the road, cars beep at you, because you're physically a drone. Which is cool, but again, I feel like a tiny bit unnecessary. But fair. So, yeah. I don't know if that's why. It's probably got something to do with it, but yeah. Right, speed comes down to 90, which is nice because we're doing exactly 90. Yeah, so I had to quit out at Rugby. I've now had to quit out near Stafford. Am I going to have to quit out before Crewe? Bit of lean on that. Didn't know they could tilt the odd bezies. Tell me to slow down for a 75. Which is definitely for us. Approaching Stafford. Okay, that might be a bit too heavy on the brakes. Minimum brake from here should do it. Right, we are definitely approaching Stafford. We are on a single yellow. And I can see the Birmingham's Crewe line. Nice. We have made it so far. We're not there yet. Still got 20 something miles to go after this. I think it's 22 miles track up to Crewe, because this is really the end of the Trent Valley. Now it's just West Coast Main Line. But let's speed up a little bit. Yeah, the 350 does have a decent bit of lean.
We are now approaching Stafford.
I wonder how
Please
maybe the
mind
body's
gap
just
when
built to
leaving
cope
train
with it.
And step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
There is another 350, 4 car. I suppose it's not peak time anymore, so maybe they don't need 8 carriages. What have they done with the other 4? Well, they're probably never there to begin with, but we don't know that. Coming off the track. Comes up to 40. I'm going to slow down to 20 because it looks like we got a red at the end. Indeed we do, so we need to come down to 15 actually, not 20. It's 20 for the AWS, 15 for TPWS. Yeah, don't leave your luggage unattended because that's a bit stupid. Is it going to say that I'm off path again? Right, we're about 4 minutes late, which isn't great, but we are following yellows the whole way. We're meant to be here for 3 minutes. So we're meant to be waiting for this thing anyway. It's a Pendo. Let's watch it fly past. I'm not sure we're considering that a fly, but hey, it is what it is.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Still staring at a red signal.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff.
Doors are still open, aren't they? I've not shut them. Is it going to make me shut the doors? No, it isn't, but we have got a yellow signal now. I mean, that'll probably be green by the time we actually get moving. Because that thing can now speed up. Up to 40. Double yellow, there we go. It's not quite a green. It's probably not far off though, is it? Stays double yellow for now, but the next one will certainly be green. It's doing 110 or getting up to 110. We're doing 40. Oh, there's a 350 coming in. That'll be a Birmingham Crewe service. Whereas obviously we're a far superior Trent Valley service. Still only double yellow, but we'll go up to 110 or a more significant speed. Really? Why is it only double yellow? The Pendo's acceleration is quite slow. There we go. 110. Comes down to 105, so maybe we should only speed up to 105. Now we'll try and get up to 110. Because there is that one place where the speed dips by the abandoned station. Which there's 2 abandoned stations at this time. That's the 4th time that stupid headphone thing has happened. The muffling noise. Could do with the busting. Oh, hello. We've got green. Yeah, we're definitely on the West Coast Main Line again now. 350s, Pendos, everywhere. There's a 350 coming out. There was a 350 coming in as we came out. There was a 390 and there's just been another 390 going around there. So that's 5 trains. I see Thames Valley is out next week. It is indeed. Are you looking forward to that one? Is it going to be on your purchase list? Or is it going to be on a I'll wait for a sale list? For me it's probably the latter. Double yellow. Yeah, I'm hoping, I mean it's only 3 branch lines, so I would like to think it'd be 19.99. I don't know why I think that, because TSW routes are normally 29.99, so maybe 19.99, a tenner off. But like, you never know. We'll see. It should be 24.99 at most. $14.99. That's quite good. That's really quite good. It's the same as Island Line 2022. So what is that money translated into your Aussie kangaroonies? About $30? So I want to say Loco DLCs are normally £12, £13, and they're normally $26 for you guys, so yeah, it's probably about 30. 28.50, yeah, close enough. With the magic of rounding, I was correct. Without, I was wrong. There's the line, another line that goes on to Stoke, which would meet up. It would meet up with this line, and then continue on towards Manchester, which is up this way. Or roughly up that way. So on to 110. 18 miles to Crewe. Let's save it, just 'cause I'm not sure if I saved it at Stafford. Because I will be very upset if we come into an experience with a crash. Is that a line coming back? It's very twisty and windy, this part of the route. Green signal on the track next to us. Well, that might just be the automated signals, just automatically giving it a green. That looked like the traveller's light. Lovely. Sorry, that could be rude to say, but anyway, yeah, I do like this part of the route. I mean, I feel like it doesn't help that they've done all this Trent Valley. Like, they've put this bit on Trent Valley. Like, the Milton Keynes bit I understand, because then you have a through link. But you would have this through link with just Birmingham Crewe. So, yeah, because the Trent Valley really is Rugby to Stafford. But I know why they put this bit on, because they said it was something to do with the fact that trains don't really stop at Stafford. So I get that, but yeah. Oh, hello. Nice. Crewe platform 7, 12 minutes to 13 miles roughly. We are on a double yellow signal. I think this Avanti driver doesn't know how to pick up the pace. We also have the Steam Train Fest sale next week. Oh, nice. Wonder what shall be included. I'd imagine TSW products, but you never know. Maybe that's not productive enough for them. If you know the reference, you know the reference. Apparently the Class 90 has gone on sale on PlayStation. I wouldn't mind getting the 90 now that it seems fairly fixed, but then none of the ambassadors are making any content on it, which makes me feel like it's still just as bad as what it always has been. Because if ambassadors aren't playing it and they get it for free, that's how you know it's bad. Essentially. I was going to say, I thought the back pan wasn't up there. We are constantly chasing yellows today. This Avanti driver is just constantly slamming on. I have a feeling. I wonder if it's keeping an average pace of like 100 or something, which would be stupid because it can do 125, but you never know. It's just not nice when you've got to get somewhere. Although saying that, we would have been behind him regardless, so. Or yellow again. Yeah, it must be keeping about a pace of 100 miles an hour then. How fast are you going up in front? I can't find it. Where are we? Okay, I can't find it. I should really be paying attention. Green! Whenever we go above 100, we catch up. Julia. Ooh. Oh, it's just caravans. I thought I saw boats. Caravans, boats, you know, who can tell them apart? I wouldn't want to put a caravan in the water. I wouldn't exactly want to tow a boat with my car either. 7.2 miles. The mile's coming down fairly quickly. Still on greens, that's what we like to see. We should get quite quick adverse yellow signals because the Avanti is going to brake in front of us. Even though that should really be doing 125. But I don't know. Still on greens, as we like to see. Driving on yellows is nice, but sometimes when you're behind schedule you just want a nice clear run. And a nice clear run with this scenery at 110 is beautiful. I need to go back on Birmingham Crewe. Need to do a full run on it. In a 350. The thing is, I've just got so many routes now. It's possible to consistently play them all. Here we go. Let me save it. 3.9 miles actually, that's quite far to get adverse signals. So I don't think these are approach controls. But we can't know that, so let's keep slowing. Green. There we go, now we need to start braking again. Now we'll save it. Because this is definitely Crewe. Yeah, 2.2 miles. Not going as fast, but we're still, next signal's a single. Next one after that is a red. Which we don't really want to be seen going through. Not at all. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Give me that stupid audio. Bet it sounds really poppy as well on the microphone. Coming up to a red. Soften the brakes a little bit. Don't need to be slamming on quite so hard. Yeah, we're coming in on platform 7. Let's release the brakes. And just hope the signal goes green and I don't have to stop. No, it's certainly red. No, it's certainly red. It does look fairly yellow though. But it looks more like amber really than a red. Yeah, it's definitely red from here. Watch it. Into neutral. DRA. Oh, look at that. What a surprise. LOL. Platform 7. And it comes down to 20 miles an hour. We'll try and get up to... coast it through at like 30. 235. Huh. That was a really good villager noise. You ever played Minecraft? LOL. Right. Flying. The game looks a lot brighter than what I remember it looking last time. Yeah, if we approach slow enough, the signal should go yellow before we stop. Come on, let's keep slowing down. This video is going to be a bit of a bugger to edit, but hey. It's also going to be a bugger to upload. 2 hours and... I think the other one was about 2 hours and a quarter, so this one will probably be around the same. We've currently been streaming for 2.5. But I'll be able to cut out a fair bit with the crash, with the transition to the route, with the thing that happened at rugby, the thing that happened with the camera. Yeah. It's a bit strong on the brakes. Don't think I need to be that strong. I'm feeling like making a jam sandwich after this. Raspberry jam, of course. Wonder why raspberry over here, raspberry jam, is more, or at least I think it's the more popular jam compared to strawberry. But strawberry is the more popular fruit over here to raspberry, I think. Just based off what I know. Neutral. There we go. Literally was just about to put the DRA on. Let's try and save it. Nice. Off we go. The green coming the other way, so I wonder if anything's going to come this way. It's probably about here when it crashed, wasn't it? Got a bit stuttery there. There is a 350 coming out.
We are now approaching Crewe, our final station. Thank you for travelling with London North Western Railway. Please take all your belongings with you. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Hello, 350. That one says. Did that one say it's only going as far as Milton Keynes? Oh no, Birmingham. Whoa! And there's an 805 that's coming from Chester. But yeah, I can't tell you how nice it is to finish one of these services from London Euston all the way up to Crewe. So nice. Apparently I had to do it both ways. Oh dear. Yeah, this is our platform here, number 7. Oh, this looks like a double 805. Indeed, that's probably why it crashed. But yeah, if you have come into the stream at any part throughout the stream, I appreciate you massively. If you have watched the whole YouTube video, thank you very, very much. Please do join the Discord server and like and subscribe. And yeah, if you're on Twitch, please do drop a follow. But that has been a service from London Euston all the way to Crewe. And I shall see you in the next one. That was quite a nice stop. Oh, of course, we can never have it easy. How good was the stop? I'll take that. Yeah, I shall see you all in the next one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.